So Nope was okay. It just was really long, for kind of like a thin plot. Um, we spent a lot of the movie watching Daniel and Kiki argue, and so that was a plot that. But I think for a movie this like it's just interesting. It's just a flying monster. Um, they should have gone a different route. And I think I know what Jordan Peele is going for with these films, the way he directs, and he'll nail it. He'll nail it uh, eventually. He's looking for. I want him to have the balls to go even further than he did in this film. He did. He tried to do what I wanted, what I was thinking, but he shouldn't. But he didn't. Is make the movie a lot more campy. I guess like Cabin in the or maybe Cabin in the Woods or uh, Cabin Fever or. But the creature was actually really fascinating, and it's a life form, flying around. um, what I would have done is given the spacecraft more personality. It had personality. It just wasn't monopolized. Jordan didn't express what this cool weird creature is about or what it does. It kind of seemed like a dumb monster that accidentally ate things that it shouldn't. And sometimes it doesn't want to be looked at by dozens of people, but sometimes it'll massacre entire crowds. There's inconsistencies with the monster that are not appropriate. So here's my pitch for the movie. The creature doesn't just sit as a cloud all day and get noticed. It actually hides in between the multiple hills that are out there, and it's covered in mist, so nobody can see it. And sure, at some point in the film, a ranger or a hitchhiker or Daniel's character can go looking for it on a horse, but just before he goes over the next ridge to look for it, he gets bored and goes home. But if he had just gone over that ridge, he would have seen like this small little hill like valley with mist and be all, oh, there is some shit in there. There's ways that you could have made that creature more distinct, give it personality, give it a little bit more intelligence. I think would have been fun. Feed the heroes could feed it objects, like throw things that when tentacles are about to grab you or the creature's right next to you, throw something and it tries to eat it and then spits it out and like flies away kind of fucked up. Like there's comedy that Jordan was trying to put into the film, and I just think he could have used a lot of comedy with this creature that he wanted to make it ominous and mysterious and scary. But you could have honestly thrown shit at that thing, and it would have ate it. And anyway, I'm just saying there was a lot of comedy that was missed in the film that I think he was looking for, and but otherwise, give the creature. And I hate to say this, and a lot of you will laugh at me, but why not give the creature a mom at the end? We're out here in the middle of fucking like the hills of California where like hardly anybody's around except for farms. You could easily have a mom land and come pick up the kid and take it home or something like. But anyway, that sounds ridiculous. But what I'm saying is, it's a life form. There's so much you could do with it. It could have attitude. It could be treated in certain ways by the heroes. But as for Daniel's, for the storyline, Stephen Ewan should have been like the evil rancher who's trying to take over their farm, and they hate him. The heroes hate him, and this is so cliched. All of everything I'm saying is cliched. But wouldn't it be rad if this thing kept a low profile and instead of eating hundreds of humans, and who gives a shit about a picture being taken of a life form like that when you've got dozens of people being eaten at a fucking outdoor rodeo? Like, I'm just saying that ruins it a little. Like, good, you don't have to worry about a fucking picture. It should have been preying on like hitchhikers, and you know I'm a hitchhiker, homeless people, people alone, people out on the little prairie by themselves. There's ways you could have given it character and showed that it was a little bit intelligent, and which would have made it more of a difficult enemy to corner. And so anyway, nope. Like I said, if it was just shorter and they cut a lot of the drama, there was a little bit too much drama, and Jordan needs to do what he's really good at, which is he needs to show some people. He needs those moments of total peace and calm, and then just show some dude get ripped in half because that guy thinks he knows everything. There needs to be more of that. Michael Wincott's character could have been the homeless guy who shows up on the farm going, "It lives like right around here, and I'm fucking crazy." And Daniel could be like, "I am just trying to be a normal ranch guy dealing with horses, and I'm not dealing with this bullshit." And it would have been rad if he just simply took time every once in a while and looked around for this creature. And then, the movie's called Nope. Like, I don't need to deal with this shit. And that's what Jordan was doing anyway. But I'm just saying, that's where the route I would have gone is more campiness and more violence. Instead of just seeing people getting swallowed, I want to see people kind of get ripped in half, like legs pulled off and shit. Like it could have been like super gory, and we know Jordan enough that's what he's looking for. So anyway, God, I can't make these things too long.